Welcome back to my podcast, the only show where your favorite icons spill secrets across timelines and morality is more of a flexible guideline. I'm your host, Loki of Asgard, god of mischief, fashion icon, and currently an emotionally aware talk show host. Today's guest is someone who lived in the shadows, died in the light, and somehow managed to keep the Avengers together longer than their egos allowed. Please welcome Natasha Romanoff, also known as the Black Widow.
Thanks for having me, Loki. I gotta say, this might be the weirdest posthumous appearance I've ever made.
Death does tend to complicate bookings, but you showed up very professional.
Thank you.
But let's get to the heart of it, shall we? You made a choice on Vormir, a permanent one. You traded your life for a stone, not for glory, not for revenge, but something else. Why did you jump?
Because I had nothing left to lose. And Clint, he had a family, a wife, kids, people waiting for him to come home. I didn't have that, not in the way he did. And honestly, it felt right. For once, it wasn't about taking lives or settling scores. It was about giving someone else a shot to live theirs.
You gave him that chance.
Yeah. He already lost so much in those 5 years. He needed to make it back. They all did.
And yet, you never got to see what came after, what your sacrifice made possible.
No, but I didn't need to. That wasn't the point. I trusted them to finish what we started. And they did.
Even if they broke a few cosmic rules along the way.
Yeah, time travel is messy, but if messing with time brought back half the universe, I think we can let that one slide. Desperate times, remember?
Oh, I remember. You were the glue holding them together after the snap. Steve was trying to stay hopeful, but it was you holding down the base, tracking the chaos.
It was the only thing keeping me going. That mission, that work. After everything we lost, I had to believe there was something left to fight for.
And there was. Tell me, Natasha, do you ever think about what your legacy became?
Times. Not in the heroic sense. I didn't want statues or speeches. I just wanted to leave the world better than I found it. And I hope I did.
What would you say to the people you left behind?
To Clint, take care of your kids. They're lucky to have you. To Steve, I hope you found your dance. To Bruce, sorry it didn't work out. I wanted it to. To Tony, thanks for always believing I could be better. You were right. And to Yelena, I'm proud of you, little sis. Keep fighting. But not just battles. Fight for your own peace. Live.
You were the spy trying to erase herself. And yet you left behind a legacy none of them could forget.
That's enough for me.
There's a version of you that might have lived, one where someone else made the jump. Do you ever wonder what that version would be like?
Of course. But I'm not haunted by it. I didn't want more time. I wanted the time they still had to mean something. That's what matters.
For what it's worth, even I admire that. Tell me something. Did you ever imagine it would end like that? Not in a blaze of glory, but in silence. A cliff, one friend, one impossible choice.
No, I always figured I'd go out in the middle of a mission, bullets flying, red in my ledger till the last page. But that moment, it was calm. Still, Clint and I fighting over who got to die. How strange is that?
Strange, yes. You both carried so much.
I've been carrying things since I was a kid. When I was 6, I thought I had a real family. In Ohio, Melina, Alexei, Yelena, it felt normal, safe, but it was a lie, just part of the mission. Then came the Red Room. No choices, no voice, just control. They made us into weapons before we even knew who we were.
And yet you broke free.
I had help. Clint gave me a chance to defect. S.H.I.E.L.D. gave me a second life, and the Avengers gave me a family.
And you gave them a future.
That's all I ever wanted. To matter to someone. To make up for the things I did before I had a choice.
You did more than that. You changed everything.
Then it was worth it.
One last thing, Natasha. What message do you have for our listeners? Those still fighting, still searching?
Don't wait to fix the damage. Don't wait to say the thing that matters. You don't need superpowers to fight for something real. And if you're lucky enough to have people who care about you, don't run from them. Hold on. It's never too late to be better than you were. Never too late to choose who you want to be.
Thank you, Natasha Romanoff. And with that, we close another chapter of my podcast where gods, heroes, and everything in between speak across space and storylines. My guest today has been Natasha Romanoff, a woman who never stopped running until she found something worth stopping for. Until next time, dear listeners, don't forget what sacrifice really means.